What's going on, chat? Briefing's going to start here in about 6 minutes with the Pilot Club. It is GA Tuesday, and as you can tell by the sign here, you already know where we're at and what we're going to be doing pretty much. Exploring the beautiful Yellowstone National Park. We are not in the Cessna 310 today. This is our buddy Miguel parked right here in front of us. We're going to be taking out the Bonanza, which it's been a while. I think this is the first time we've flown this one, November 1561 Lima. So she's new to us. We've got about 4 hours of fuel on board. Entire flight today should take us about 2 hours, with about 2 stops before we get to Ruby Valley. Still need to pre-flight the airplane, which I'll do once I think Paulie starts the briefing for TPC. Is there anybody else out here today? Looks like most everybody's parked over there. All right, let's jump in the airplane. I'm going to mute the music for the briefing, and while Paulie briefs, I'm going to do a quick walk around the airplane. Adam, what's going on, Adam? Good evening, sir. How's it going, man? Hope you had a nice weekend. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in over a week. That's how long a weekend feels to me when I'm not streaming. Hope all has been well, Adam. All right. It's been a while since we've been in the Bonanza. Okay. Circuit breakers, we'll check, make sure those are all in. All of our switches are off, our landing gear is in the down position. Parking brake is set on. We'll open up our cowls. Our TPM levers are all in the idle cutoff position. Flaps are in the up position. Let's get our battery on. We'll check our fuel quantity just to verify fuel looks good. That's about what we have put in. And we'll bring the flaps down for our walk around. Down both sides. And our lights and our pitot heat, we'll get those on and do one quick walk around just to make sure all that stuff is working. And then we'll come back in, shut off the battery, and do our official walk around pre-flight inspection. Let's see, no. Taxi landing. Pitot heat. So we'll just hop down. And we'll start here at the aft section of the right wing. And let me unmute these guys so we can hear the briefing. Oh, that's right, lights. I always forget. Let's check our lights first and then turn off the battery so we don't kill our battery. Making sure our navies and our strobes are working, our beacon light up top of the wing there, our rear position light. Same thing on the other side.
Guys,
green light and our strobe.
First off, I just want to mention the...
and we'll go touch our pitot tube and make sure that it's warm. Pitot heat works.
Phoenix, and now Surge has posted up 2 different aircraft. Well, a scenery, and it was an aircraft up for the new giveaway. Anybody refresh my memory on what that new aircraft was? I already forgot.
What was it?
Phoenix? Wasn't it the Phoenix?
No.
He gave that. The Honda Jet.
The Honda Jet.
Yeah. So yeah, he gave away the Phoenix on the last giveaway. I just announced that, I think yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
A new Honda Jet dropped today for
now
in the marketplace for both the PC and Xbox. Really exciting.
Also the new screenshot
Watched a video on it
contest.
yesterday. It looks friggin' awesome.
And also, don't forget the GA Tuesday.
I'll probably pick it up.
Starting a new time.
I think it's only like $25. I've got another surprise too that I'll mention later in the stream here.
Eastern, or 2359 Zulu, or 2400, or 00, whatever you want to call it. Figure a little bit later of a start would be better, especially with the summer and later days and everything else in between. Real quick, we'll go over the admin.
Check our fuel.
Make sure your mute push to talk is set up in Discord. Make sure your Discord name is your first name followed by your call sign. Don't forget to put operated by the pilotclub.org in your flight plan remarks. And for a flight plan for this, of course, I'm just following KRVF as my final destination. All pilots flying this event will get 250 TPC points. Pilots who use the TPC call sign will get 500 TPC points. Only those members who completed the onboarding, which read the SOP and acknowledge it, will be able to fly a group flight starting tomorrow. So any flights
Open up the cowling, check our oil.
You guys just read the SOP and just hit the check.
Check our vents here, make sure everything's clear. Exhaust here down at the bottom. Nose wheel, strut.
Make all of our flights a better place.
Fuel on the left side.
This doesn't really pertain to us, but
and we'll drain a sample as well.
Be professional, don't miss ATC.
Left main, everything looks nice.
We don't have ATC since this is
pitot tube's clear.
Just guys, make sure you're all talking on Unicom 122.8 for this flight and making all your calls. If you're not too familiar with some of the standard untowered Unicom frequency calls, feel free to depart towards the end so you can kind of listen to us even and get some ideas on what to say and follow along what we do, or if not, feel free to even request it the training team. We got all the info right there. Now let's go right into the flight plan. Of course, as I always say now, please do not fly it right now with us at all if you have not at least gone over the flight plan. Just make sure you read the Google Doc link and fully know it and know exactly what's going on. Of course, you can still fly with us, just take a second, though, part a little late, whatever, we're here all night. Usually we get off for 2-3 hours around flying, if not longer so. Just make sure you guys read the Google Doc. I'm not going to go over it too much. But of course, as we depart out of here, Yellowstone, you're going to head north. We're going to be departing runway 1. Winds are favoring that right now. Going to depart up north, head over the lake, the Hedgen Lake, which is just right there to our north. There's like 3 miles, not even, and you're already into it. And then you're going to follow that up, and you can see where Earthquake Lake is. On a section, of course, make sure you have a section in front of us. That's what's going to help you this entire flow.
Rear doors are closed and locked.
You can kind of see how the flow is. They got it perfectly listed. Go around Earthquake Lake. You're going to head down to Salto's Cliff Lake. It's kind of weird how he put it on the map if you guys are looking at it on the description below. But whatever way you want to go after we leave Reynolds Pass and you start going towards Henry's Lake, whatever way you guys want to set that up is absolutely fine. And then that's about it, and then you got you following the road the whole way up. When you get to Del Flight, up to you, touch and go, or you can just fly over it. I might even just do a quick full stop there or touch and go myself. And then you just following the highway up, going up to Burt Mooney, sweeping back around the pass, and then we're ending it off at Dillion. Oh no, Ruby Valley. Any questions at all?
Did you guys catch it? I'll run it through it real
I
quick
know you guys
again.
all read the flight plan. I ain't gonna keep you much longer.
We're gonna start off here at Yellowstone,
And,
Whiskey Yankee
hey,
Sierra.
Michael, how are you?
Paul, I do have a question.
See what the weather's
Yeah, what
looking
you got?
like. Winds are out of the northeast,
Showing
030
our
at
final
10,
destination,
030 at 10.
Kilo Romeo Victor Foxtrot. Is that
10
correct?
statute miles, few clouds, 5,000,
Yes, sir.
broken at 6. Temp 10, dew point -1, altimeter 3021. So we're going to be departing using runway 1. It'll be
Yeah,
a left turn
What's
out
coming up with a
over
different name is Twin
Hebgen
Rivers
Lake.
for me, but I think it is, or Twin Bridges, but I think it is the same airport.
Explain?
Correct.
Whoa, what happened? Where's my line?
Yeah, I believe I saw a note about that.
Garmin Pilot's doing funny
yeah, I
things. There we
posted that
go.
earlier this morning. I just wanted to confirm.
So out
when
here,
you're looking
out
at the
northwest
same-
over the
that is- I
lake,
see it on the section
and we'll
right
just follow
now.
the river
It says
and
It says
Earthquake
Twin
Lake
Bridges. Yeah,
out
no, you're good.
west.
That is it.
So we get through the mountains, then we'll cut down this way over Henry's
Yeah.
Lake, and then through the pass out west.
Well, if anything else, you guys have any
We'll
questions,
see
just let us
several
know.
bodies of
If
water
not,
out here and
enjoy.
just follow
Of
that.
course, whoever wants to go first.
All the way
make
out
the
west,
intercom
between the
calls.
mountains, out over the
Everybody
town of
taxi
Lima,
out for departure.
and into
I
our
would
first stop,
say
Del Flight Strip.
Spacings at your
for
discretion,
Uniform
of course,
9.
Departing out of here, flights of 2 are absolutely fine, or more. No problem with that.
We'll probably do a full stop and taxi back there at Del Flight, then we'll continue up, following the road and the railway past the lake. Instead of going off right up into Dillon, we're going to continue out to the northwest and cut through the mountains here, out this way. I guess over Jackson, and then we're just going to follow the road through the pass, over Big Hole River, up and out to the northeast, past the town of Anaconda, and then we're going to find all the roads and railroads there that lead out east over to the town of Butte. Or is it Butt? Out over the town of Butt. And then we're going to stop here at Burt Mooney, our second stop, Bravo Tango Mike. See what the weather's looking like over there. Winds are out of the east at 5. So we can expect to use runway 12. Likely, we could also use 15. We'll just listen in on comms and see what everybody else is using. Winds are out of the east at 5. 10 statute miles, few clouds at 4,700, broken layer at 5,500, overcast at 75. Temp 11, dew point -1, altimeter 3024. So I was planning to go up to 8,500 for basically the entire trip, but we're going to be running into some issues here with the clouds. Broken layer at 55, overcast at 75, so we're definitely not going up to 8,500. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to have to do this leg by leg and go from there. After we depart Burt Mooney out to the southeast. Man, I don't know what's going on with my line there. That's so weird. That's really strange. Anyways, we'll depart out to the southeast, out this way, and then not too far away is our last stop, Ruby Valley, Romeo, Victor, Foxtrot. Winds 010 at 10. 10 statute miles, few clouds 5,500, broken at 65, overcast at 8, 14-0, altimeter 3020. What is this? I've never seen Garmin Pilot do that. Let me try switching map modes and see if that fixes it. Yeah, what a deal. Are you talking about the Honda Jet, Adam? Oh my gosh, man. Can't beat it, dude. Alright, so we don't fall too far behind the group. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, here we go. This looks more accurate. Can I go back to our sectional? There's the line. I don't know why the line was moving so much last time, but there it is. And if I zoom out, you guys can see the bigger picture here of what we're doing. So for this first leg, I guess, let's see what the ceilings were here at Yellowstone. Ceilings are 6,000. Broken at 6. Oh, we're just going to have to find a hole and get above it because we're going to have to clear these mountains here. And as you can see, peaks here, south 10,000, up here to the north 11. Even the lake here is showing 6,500. So we're going to have to get above that broken layer. So we'll do our best. Let's go. Let's get started. I'll be working off an A36 checklist here in Garmin Pilot. Before starting engine, seats position and lock, seat backs upright, seat belts, harnesses are secure. Parking brake. Parking brake is set. All avionics off, circuit breaker 0 and landing gear lever is down. Safety system's been checked, flaps are up, cowl flaps are open, light switches, fuel selector valve on the fullest tank. Alternator switch if external power use is off. And fuel quantity has already been checked. Okay. Starting to Bonanza is real easy if I remember right. Let me reset my view here. So we'll just get our battery switches and alt switches on. We'll get our beacon light on. Everything's going to come full forward on our throttle, mixture, and prop. And we're going to prime the engine with our boost pump down here, our auxiliary fuel pump. 1000, 1003. I'm showing fuel flow up here. Turn the pump off. Bring our throttle back to about a ½ inch. And just make sure that we're all clear. Clear! All clear. Departing Cessna 310. Alright, here we go. She goes, throttle to 1000. Oil pressure is in the green. Avionics is coming on. And the rest of our lights, we can get our nav. And that's good for now. Flaps are coming up. And we'll lean our mixture for a taxi. We'll start setting up our avionics and radios. Let's go to 122.8. And our transponder, we're squawking 1200, and it looks like we're already squawking mode C.
Yes.
Alright, what was that first airport? I believe it was 4 Uniform 9. 4 Uniform 9. Del Flight.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 1251, departing runway 1, departure to the northwest.
Yellowstone traffic, Kodiak 5 Sierra Foxtrot, turning left crosswind for northwest departure, last call, Yellowstone.
4 Uniform 9, Delta Flight Strip, enter and activate.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 83, landing on upper runway 1, Yellowstone.
Okay, we'll just test our brakes and our turn instruments on the way out of here, and then we'll do our run up at the end of the runway. I'm on the brakes, parking brake released, and taxi lights coming on. And we are all clear.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 83, taking up runway 1, at left traffic, departure to the northwest, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 74, line left, runway 1. Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 1251, turning crosswind and departing the pattern, last call, Yellowstone.
All the fields that we're flying at today are all uncontrolled, so we'll be on
Yellowstone
VATSIM.
traffic, Pilot Club 341,
Unicom
Kodiak,
122.8.
runway 1 from the ramp.
The entire trip
Yellowstone.
today. Okay, we are clear right and clear left. Test our brakes. Brakes are good.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 74, departing runway 1, left crosswind.
Alright, turn instruments to the left. We're spinning to the left. Our compass is working. and our turn coordinator.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 83 upwind, runway 1.
I'm going to swing it to the right, make sure everything spins to the right as well.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot
Looking
Club
good.
36, lining up, runway 1, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 83.
What's going on, Dark Anubis? Good to see you, man. Doing well, brother? How's your weekend?
Yellowstone traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is at the ramp taxiing runway 01 via Alpha Yellowstone.
Alright, I'm going to bug in runway heading 010.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 74, turning left.
And I'm going to bug in 8500, and we'll do our best to get up there. And we may have to go higher depending on the clouds. I see a bunch of holes up there, though. It doesn't look to be an issue at the moment.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 36, taking off runway 1, be departing to the northwest out of left crosswind, Yellowstone.
I missed the Bonanza. It's been a while.
Yellowstone traffic.
It was actually broken, so I used the G36 improvement mod off FlightSim.to, and it's been broken for the past couple of months. Every time I would load the airplane, it would do funky things on the ramp while just sitting there with the engines off. It would start spinning on its own. It's really weird, but they just updated it recently, and it appears that they have fixed it. So we've got our Bonanza back again. Alright, I'm not going to be able to spin this thing all the way around into the wind. I'm just going to face her out, nose away from the other airplanes, and so our blast doesn't blast anybody behind us. Something like this. And let's do our run up. I'm on the brakes, mixture's going to come full rich. We'll throttle up to 1800 RPM or so.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 36.
Test our
turning
magnetos.
left crosswind, departing to the northwest.
Left to
last
mag.
call, Yellowstone.
That's a good drop. Back to both. Other side. Good drop. Back to both. We'll cycle our prop. Drop in RPM. Second time, drop in oil pressure. And third time, no oil in the windshield. Temps and pressures, everything's in the green. We'll test our alternators. Looking for the drop on our alt load here. Alt 2. Or I guess bus volts. Other side. That's it. Do an idle check.
Left crosswind, Yellowstone traffic, left call.
Alright, she idles back up to 1,000. And we'll pull the mix out and we'll bring it back in on takeoff. Flaps are set. Trim is set for takeoff. We'll get all of our lights on. And I think that's about it.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 5623, lining up runway 1.
We'll switch back to the right side, fullest tank. Let's burn a little bit of fuel there on our taxi and our run up. For takeoff, seatbelts, harnesses, radios checked, engine instruments checked, flight instruments checked, ammeter's been checked. Auxiliary fuel pump is off. Throttle 1700, we exercised our prop, we checked their mags. Trims are all set. Flaps are set up, doors and windows are closed and secure. Flight controls, we have to do that. Mixture, brakes, and instruments. Okay, flight controls. ailerons up and down, right side is up and down, elevator up and down, rudder left and rudder right. Flight controls, free and correct.
Yellowstone traffic 563, taking off north or to the northeast. Yellowstone traffic.
Alright, just mixture to go. We're going to rotate around 80, 85 knots in the Bonanza. We'll climb out at 100 initially, and then once we're at a safe altitude, we'll cruise climb it at 120. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. Anything, if we lose an engine below 1200 AGL, let's use 1500 since we're at 6,500 feet. We're at altitude. Let's, anything below 8,000 feet, MSL, we're going to be landing straight ahead. Anything above 8,000, we'll make a left turn back for Yellowstone.
Wind departing to the northwest.
Any questions? We are all good. I'm actually going to keep the mixture right where it's at, because we're not going to get best power at full mixture at 6,500 feet. Yellowstone traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima, taking off runway 1, left turn out to the northwest, going up to 8,500 Yellowstone. We're clear left, we're clear down the runway. I see runway 1010 and 010, heels to the floor. Full power.
Yellowstone traffic.
Airspeed's alive, engines are green.
Lining up runway 1, waiting for departing traffic. Yellowstone traffic.
Comes 80. Positive rate, mash on the brakes. And no runway remaining. Gear up. We'll pitch for 100. Alright, 500, and we're clear left. And there's the lake, we're going to follow that out to the northwest.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, taking off runway 1. Lead for departure to the northwest, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima's left crosswind runway 1, departing the area straight out to the northwest, going up to 8,500, last call, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217 lining up runway 1.
Alright, I don't think we're going to have a problem with the clouds today. See lots of holes.
Area.
Let's go up to 8,500, that's what I initially planned. And let's pull the power back for, actually the power will stay where it's at. We'll bring our prop back to 2,500. And we can probably pull the mixture back some for best power. Alright, right about there. And we're at 8,500, leveling.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak. Left crosswind runway 1, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217 departing runway 1, left crosswind departure to the northwest, Yellowstone.
Let's see, we can close our cowls. I'm gonna keep all of our lights on. So we're gonna continue out this way.
Pilot Club 33 is lining up runway 01, Yellowstone.
So we're gonna go up this way following the lake, and then we're gonna go through this gap here and then back down to this lake and then hang a right turn and go out to the northwest.
West Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217.
Pull my
turning
prop back
left
to about
downwind, departing area to the
2350.
northwest up to 8500. Final call, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, taking runway 01, left crosswind, departure to the northwest, Yellowstone.
All right, this is looking pretty already. I think I will use my autopilot today so I can chat with you guys here in the chat. Sync our heading. We've got our altitude set, so we'll go into altitude mode, heading mode, and AP. Got some traffic here. We've got same altitude, about 2 miles in front of us, and then we've got one here 100 feet below us out over the middle of the lake, about a mile at our 1 to 2 o'clock. So let's keep our eyes open.
Yellowstone traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is left crosswind 01, departing the area to the northwest. Last call, Yellowstone.
Looks like we're gonna overtake him. Let's see, it's kind of close though. I don't see him. Alright, he's behind us now, but we still got the one ahead of us. Looks like he's 800 feet above us. Alright, so we're gonna hang this left around this mountain here. I'll probably be going in and out of autopilot today through the mountains. I don't want the airplane to fly us into one. We're clear left.
Yellowstone traffic, Pilot Club 563, turning left into the First River Valley at 8,500. I heard somebody else have that attitude, 563.
I think we're ahead of those guys now. We're out in front. Alright, out over... Oh, we're not quite to that second lake yet. I want to say it's out over this way. Yeah, we're just going to hug this left side. Alright, let's sync our heading and go back into autopilot. Let's fly a heading of let's fly 180. So we're going to head down south over here over Henry's Lake through Reynolds Pass, and then out over the lake we're going to hang a right and then go through Red Rock Pass out over Upper Red Rock Lake, and then out west following TPC 83 there. I know somewhere on the sim in Yellowstone there's, I think, black bears, or they might be grizzlies, but I don't know where exactly that is. Alright, I've got the lake in sight, just around the bend up here. Hey, what's going on, Dub? Surge, what's going on, Surge? Always primo when flying. I appreciate it, man. Alright, let's head out southeast over the lake. Or clear left. You flying tonight, Surge? I didn't hear you today on Discord. Where are those bears? If anybody spots any, let me know. Oh, wait a minute, Dub, look at this. Are we not north up today? What's going on here? Who's been messing with my Bonanza? There we go. Much better. Alright, so out over the middle lake here, we'll hang that right turn out to the west through this little gap right here. Smooth operation, bro. Sim is running smooth. I appreciate it, Surge. Yeah, man, it's been running pretty good lately. Running real smooth. Flew another test flight in the Phoenix this morning. Was fabulous. Good, Surge. Good to hear, man. Hey, are you running your there's an option in the Phoenix app. Are you running off your CPU or your GPU in the Phoenix app? Alright, let's hang that right turn. I think it's this way that we want to go, so we're about to pass it. Yeah. Let's go right turn. Hard right. Are we going to make this turn? I think so. We almost missed it though. Yeah, we want to be going out this way. Let's make sure we're all clear of other airplanes. Any bears down there? Let's fly 270. Damn, that is pretty. Is my big head in the way? Screens on GPU, CPU is already pegged. Alright, gotcha, man. I downloaded already, by the way. Shh. I did it because I knew I'd run into some issues or something would go wrong if I did it all on stream. I haven't broke the news to anybody yet, though. But yeah, man, I loaded up the first time, and on default, it runs off the CPU, and I was getting hit pretty hard with the frame rates. I switched it over to GPU, and it seems a lot better now. I haven't flown it yet, though. I've done just startup and, like, taxi. No flights yet. Alright, we've got to remember in the Bonanza that we want to switch tanks every so often. Every 15 or 30 or so. I think we're feeding currently off the right side. Yeah, another 5 minutes, we're going to switch back over to the left. I switched it over to GPU, that one setting to GPU, and also switched in the settings menu. I think you can switch your textures from 8K down to 4K, and I think that might have helped a little bit too. You cap it at 35 and get 35 everywhere? That's awesome, Surge. Let me see what I'm getting right now. See, I keep mine capped at 60. Here in the Bonanza right now doing this GA stuff, I'm getting 60. I think I get 60 most of the time. I don't know about the new airplane. I'll have to test that out. I like 60. I can't go 30. I think I've played with it before, and 45 is like my minimum. Anything below 45, I notice too much. It just looks too choppy to me, personally. I know a lot of people are happy with flying just 30. So I keep mine capped at 60. Alright, coming up on Upper Red Rock Lake, that's the one here in front of us to our left. Got a nice little line going. So we're just going to continue out here between the mountains out to the west. We'll be looking for Lima Reservoir, and just past the reservoir we should see the town of Lima, and then the railroad track. And then we're going to follow that up into Delphi. Guys, if you don't already know, Surge TPC, that is the man, the CEO of the Pilot Club. He started this wonderful club with all these great pilots. So shout out Surge. Surge is the man. He's not a very good pilot, though. Surge likes to give everybody a hard time, so we got to do it back to him. It's only fair. No, Surge is an excellent pilot. He flies mainly the Kodiak and the A320. From my understanding, Surge, you flew the A319 for I don't know how long before FS20. The CJ4, he also likes the CJ4, which I love as well. Alright, what do you say we switch tanks now? Let's go to the left side. Everything's in the green, everything's happy and healthy. We're burning about 13.5 gallons. We're doing 175 knots over the ground. 170 knots true. We've got a 12 knot right quartering tailwind. Let's go, let's fly 10 or 15 to the left. Let's fly 260. We're clear left.
Touch and go 3-2 Delta.
What did he say? 3-2 for Delta flight? That's the north runway. We've got a runway 1432. We've got 7,000 feet, 70 feet wide, asphalt, in poor condition, pilot controlled lighting. Obstructions, runway 32, there's a road both sides, 17 feet high, 48 3 feet from the end. 16 1 clearance slope. Got traffic here at 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles, 1,200 feet above us. We'll keep an eye out for him as he descends down into Delta flight. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to go off to the left a little bit. That way we're not directly underneath him. He doesn't descend on top of us. Let's do that. We're clear out left. Let's go out this way a little bit and then we'll turn back right to 260.
Delta flight, Pilot Club A3, short final, touch and go 3-2 Delta flight.
Alright, here's the Lima Reservoir on our right. This big lake here. And I believe this is the road right here that we're to follow. That runs just south of the lake, of the reservoir, so we'll follow that all the way into Delta flight. Sounds like a plan. I think that's this road here that leads into the big road and the railroad. So it's going to be something like that, out over the town of Lima, and then into the airport.
Upwind 32 departing to the north. Southwest.
Clear right. How far out are we? We're 27 miles out. ETE about 9 minutes. Let's redraw our line over here in the Garmin. I've got some pretty cool news to share with you guys, chat. I was waiting for another stream to do it. I may do it. I may hint at it this stream at some point, but we'll do an actual showcase and an official thank you to some special person here in the chat. I've already mentioned his name a couple of times. Let's just say I was gifted another airplane to add to that flight sim dude hangar by a special person here in the chat, and I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, I'm gonna go out left this way. I'm just gonna continue to follow the road to where it meets the railroad. We're clear left. And I guess we'll just plan for the straight in for runway 32. Unless these guys are flying the whole pattern, which I don't think they are. Alright, here's where the road joins with the railroad and the main highway. So we're just going to follow that out this way, out to the west. Is that the town of Lima, or are we not quite there yet? No, Lima's still another 12 miles ahead. Okay, we are clear right. It's the highway and the railroad just south of it. It should lead out to the town of Lima and then eventually into the airport. What happened to my music? Did I pause it?
Del traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, about 5 miles to the south, inbound to land straight in. Runway 32, Del traffic.
What's the field elevation there at Del? 6,000? I wonder what 217 is going to do. He's 1,500 feet above us and getting closer. I think he might just be overflying. So I think we're going to be number 2 behind 341.
Del traffic, Pilot Club 341.
Here's the town of Del? No, town of Lima. Let's go out this way. We're clear right. And we are 11 miles out. I'll make my first call here at 10 miles. Del flight traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima is 10 to the east-southeast at 8,500, planning to make the straight in for runway 32, Del flight. Alright, looks like 217 is descending now into Del flight, so maybe we'll be number 3. I'm gonna start slowing and give us some space. Let's bring the mixture in some, reduce power. And I think I've got one of these guys in sight. No, here he is. So this is 341 over here, and this is 217.
Southflight traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217,
there he
joining
goes.
5 mile final, straight in,
That's him
runway
right there.
32, touch and go.
Southflight traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, 8 to the east-southeast. We've got the caravan in sight. We'll follow you in. Del flight.
Pilot Club 217, roger.
He's right here.
Del flight traffic, Kodiak 3410 Whiskey, clear.
Still don't see the field.
Del flight.
We'll just maintain this heading. This is perfect. We'll see it. Let's drop down to 1,000 though. I'm gonna take over at this point. My airplane. Let's bug in 7 as pattern altitude, just as a reference, and let's start working our way down. Still got the caravan in sight. This might be the field right here. Let's go out that way. We're clear left. Open up the cowls, all of our lights are still on, and gas, I believe we're on the fullest tank
traffic,
on the left side.
Caravan 217, 2 mile final, touch and go, runway 32, Del flight.
Yeah, that's it right there. Let's bring that gear down, help us slow. Should have plenty of space between the caravan. And first notch of flaps. Seatbelt harnesses secured. Gas is on the fullest tank. Cow flaps are open. Mixture will keep where it's at. Landing gears down in 3 green. Lights are on. Flaps 1 notch to go. Airspeed and then propeller high RPM. We can do that now. Props coming in full forward. Make sure I'm going to leave where it's at since we're at 6,000 feet here at Del Flight. I'm going to keep it lean for best power. Bring the rest of those flaps and let's slow to 85 knots for the Bonanza. That traffic now is, I think he's on rollout or just over the numbers. Del Flight traffic, Bonanza 6-1 Lima is on a 2.5 mile final, runway 32 full stop Del Flight. Might just make this one a touch and go. We've got plenty. I'll call it on short final. Alright, gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, props, seatbelts, switches, and flaps. 85 knots. Del Flight traffic, Bonanza 6-1 Lima, short final 3-2. We're actually going to make this a touch and go and depart straight out on the go, Del Flight. Gear check down to 3 green.
Del Flight traffic, Pilot Club 217 departing the airspace straight out along the highway. Final call, Del Flight.
Hold her off. Hold her off. It's a long one. It's a long one. Alright. Super long, but grease it. Flaps up. Full power. $70, 80, and mash on the brakes. No runway left. Gear up. Del Flight traffic, Bonanza 6-1 Lima, departure leg runway 32, leaving the area straight out to the northwest, going up to 8,500, last call Del Flight.
Del Flight traffic, Skyline, Pilot Club 33.
Go back up to 85.
Miles to the east. We're going to be making a teardrop
Climb power,
entry into the
we'll keep
left
manifold where it's at, let's pull our prop back to
Del Flight.
25. Hundo. And let's pitch for 120. $85 is bugged in. Let's sync our heading.
Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, taking runway 32.
Let's go on a level change.
Departure to the north, Del Flight.
Heading is already up there in AP. And we'll bump our speed up to 120. Alright, so we're just going to continue to follow Red Rock River and the railroad and the highway out over the lake, which I've got in sight right here at our 12 o'clock. We're just going to continue this heading until we find Grasshopper Creek. and then somewhere over here, out over this ranch, we're going to hang a left turn out to the west through the mountains. We'll see how 8,500 does for us here. We've got a peak 93, and over here on the right side it's 8,000. We might have to go up to 9 or so to get up over that. And then once we get to the other side,
Delta Flight traffic, Pilot Club 341.
We could do whatever we want.
The runway, Delta Flight.
Hey, Butter. Butter says Surge, Dub, Floaty McFloat. Yeah, definitely Floaty McFloat on that one. Jeez. It's alright, super long runway. Alright, 200 feet to go, leveling off at 8,500. Let our speed build up a little bit, and then we'll pull our props back to 2,300, and then we'll do a proper lean. I'll bring the mixture back some now for best power. Alright, let's pull our prop back to 2350.
Delta Flight traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is 3.5 miles east. Going to be making a
And lean the mixture.
to the left downwind, runway 32, full stop.
Does our engine page work? I can't remember if it works in this thing. Let's use our EGT. So I'm going to lean for peak and then bring it in 50 rich of peak. 825, 830, 835, 840. Alright, peaking at 65. So we'll bring it back into 815. There we go. Temps and pressures, everything's in the green. Fuel is balanced. Are we going to clear those mountains in front of us, chat? Let's grab an altimeter setting over here at Dylan. 3020. And set over here on the right side as well. Looks like 217 is going to make a stop over there at Dillon.
Flight traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on the 45, west downwind, runway 34, full stop, flight.
I think I'm going to skip it and continue with our original plan, and then maybe after Ruby Valley, we'll continue down to Dillon.
Flight traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is midfield, left downwind, 32, full stop, flight. Flight traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, left base 32, full stop, flight.
Let's close our cowls.
Pilot Club 33, final approach, 32, full stop, flight.
Alright, so right here, is where we want to hang that left and cut through out over this way. We got some of our guys out here. I feel like 217 took a wrong turn and everybody's just following him. check something really quick. Is there anybody right behind me? Never mind. Wait a minute. What is that down there? Is that a truck? Or is that an animal? I guess it's a truck. I guess this is like a road. Alright, here's where we're going to hang that left. Okay, we are clear out left.
Dillian traffic, helicopter 341, Kodiak. About 3-4 miles to the south. Making straight in runway 35 for a touch and go. Dillian traffic. Correction, that's going to be runway 4 at Dillian.
Alright, we'll be going out this way. Clear right. Alright, our next stop is going to be Burt Mooney. Let's plug that in here. .5 miles if we were to fly it direct. We're going to be flying through the pass here. So we're going to go up this way, through here, and then into Burt Mooney. Over the town of Butt. Alright, let me check something real quick. I want to know where those bears are. I can't look at the map. I guess I can't do it. I don't know if this one will show it or not. The points of interest in doesn't even work. Oh, there it goes. I don't think it does. I'm looking for those bears. I want to know where those bears are. Not gonna work. Clear right. How we doing on fuel? We'll switch over to the right in about 5 minutes. What's all of this about? Like some aliens just decided to scribble on the earth. Baby aliens. They're scribbling. Four-wheeler track says Dubs. That makes more sense. 50 Shades of Honda, do you have any Dassault Falcons? Nope, I don't believe there is any for FS 2020 yet. That would be cool though. Love the Falcons. There's a Honda Jet released today for FS 2020 by a developer called FlightFX. They're later going to be releasing Cirrus Vision Jet, and they've kind of already hinted in their Discord that they're going to be working on something after that that everybody's going to be super stoked about. And my personal guess is either going to be the either the Global 7500 or the Falcon 10X. So those are my guesses, anyways. That's still going to be who knows how long, maybe a year down the road too before that's out. Yeah, as far as biz jets for FS 2020 right now, we've got the CJ4 that came with the sim, and then there's the working title mod for it, some traffic up here. The Honda Jet released today, and we've got the Cirrus Vision Jet coming. Are there any others? There's the default Cessna Longitude, which is, it doesn't work that great in my opinion. I think there's a mod for it that improves it a little bit, but still not that great in my opinion. Are there any others? I think that's all we have for now. Maybe it's a 6X, I'm not sure. 50 Shades. Have you seen the Honda Jet for FS 2020? Here, I'm gonna link you guys to a video real quick. This one came out today. It's only 25 bucks. I think at least that's what they were saying before they released it. I haven't checked the marketplace myself yet. But man, it looks so good. Six is in Little Rock getting interior finished right now, okay. You know more than I do, 50 Shades. Good fixes, am I picking up the H-Jet? I definitely will be. I haven't picked it up yet, but I will be. I've already added so many new airplanes to the fleet recently that I don't know how I'm gonna learn all of these airplanes at the same time. Alright, we're clear out right. Turn the music down a little bit. Alright, we're not much further to go here. 38.5 miles to Burt Mooney. About 13.5 minutes if we were to fly there direct. Get to tack on a few extra minutes. About 15-16 minutes till we're landing there at Burt Mooney. Oh yeah, Dub, I'm going broke real quick, man. H-Jet is really good though at 25 bucks. That's a steal. 50 Shades surprised no one's made the 2000 LXS yet. I'm not sure I know what that one is. Let's see. Oh, it's a Falcon? Oh my god. Friggin' beautiful. My tracker froze. TrackIR froze. It'll come back. It always does. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's fly heading 040-ish. Or is this where we want to cut out? We want to go this way. Let's go 040 or 050. Ooh, let's switch tanks. Almost forgot.
Moody traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217, entering a left downwind for runway 12.
So we're going to cut through over here just as we planned, then we'll find all of the roads and the railroads, and then follow that out to the southeast into Burt Mooney. See what the weather's doing there. Winds are calm. 10 statute miles, overcast at 8:11, -1, altimeter 3024. 24 and 24 is set. Can't hear what runway they're using.
Moody traffic, Pilot Club Caravan 217, turning final runway 12, Moody.
Runway 12? So I guess we'll do the straight in for 12 then. So we're gonna go out over this way and just do the straight in. Well, it looks like real life runway 1230 is closed. But if they're using it, we'll use it. It's not a big deal. They usually don't simulate the closed runways on VATSIM. 5,100 feet of runway, 75 feet wide, asphalt, grooved, good condition, pilot controlled lighting, obstacles. Runway 12, we've got a road, 275 feet, right of center, 16 feet high, 560 feet from the end. Oh, I don't get my notifications in the chat anymore. 50 Shades of Honda, I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the channel, brother.
Good morning, traffic. Pilot Club 36, lining up, runway 12.
So sexy. Oh yeah, man. Those Falcons. Dub, flight sim is an expensive hobby. I've probably spent enough over the years I could have bought a real plane. Yep. It's so true, Dub. The 2000 LXS is your favorite one to work on. 50 Shades, awesome. Dub says real Falcons have 3 engines. 50 Shades, I'm excited to see the 6X in person. I have a chance to go to Little Rock for one, but missed it. You don't like the 50, the 900, the 7X, and the 8X? I don't know too much about the Falcons, so I can't comment.
Berkeley traffic, Kodiak 50 Foxtrot, taking off runway 12, departure to the southward.
Alright, just beyond these hills here, these mountains, we should see the road, and the railroad that leads out east-southeast. And we'll follow that in.
Good morning, traffic. Pilot Club 36, clear the pattern, departing the area to the south, last call, Berkeley.
Let's repaint our line. See, we're 17 out. We'll make our first call at 10 miles.
Morning, traffic. Pilot Club 83, checking out runway 12.
We're clear, right? Here's the roads. Let's fly 100 in the heading. What was field elevation there at Burt Mooney? 5,500, 5551, let's call it 56. So we're gonna go down to, let's jump down to 6,600. And let's go left. Let's fly 090 for now.
341 Kodiak, about 7 miles to the west. We'll be making a right base runway 14, Berkeley traffic.
Traffic,
pretty sure he meant 12.
Departing to the south, Berkeley.
Maybe he meant 15, I don't know. Alright, let's go down to 66. We'll level change it. Let's bring our mixture in some and reduce power. gas. We're feeding off the fullest tank. We've got all of our lights on. I'm gonna open up the cowls. And let's turn the music off. Sterile cockpit, the rest of the approach.
Moving traffic 5 sub forward, departing the airport, departing to southbound southwest.
Altimeters are set, cowl flaps are, we're gonna have them open, power mixture for landing, seats, belts and harnesses. Gas is on the fullest tank, cowl flaps are open, mixture, we're gonna keep where it's at. Lights are on, gear flaps and prop to go. Got some traffic in sight here at our 12. Burt Moody traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima is 10 miles northwest, 8,000 descending to 66, and we're going to be doing the straight in for 12, Burt Moody.
Ruby Valley traffic on 2510 to the north, going to be making a left downwind, runway 7, Ruby Valley. Burt Moody traffic, Pilot Club 341.
And we'll do a full stop and taxi back here at Burt Moody.
2 mile final for runway 12. Be touch and go, Burt Moody traffic.
I want to say this is the Kodiak right here, turning final. We're going to follow him. Airport now is about 6 miles at our 2 o'clock. I think it's right behind this hill here. We're going to follow the roads out this way over the town, and then we should see it. And then we'll make our turn to final. I'm a hand flight the rest of the way. Autopilot's disengaged. I'm a bug in 120. Here is a reference. Alright, I think I've got the field now. I've got the runway end lights there flashing. That looks like 12. Yep, perfect. Burt Moody traffic. Bonanza 61 Lima is on a 5 mile straight in for runway 12. Full stop, Burt Moody.
Burt Moody traffic, Kodiak 3410 Whiskey, going around making left traffic runway 12, Burt Moody.
Wow, what's all that about over there? I kind of want to go check that out.
36, 10 miles north, making left downwind, runway 07.
Valley traffic like 25 miles up the road, join left down.
Let's go flaps approach and gear down.
Ruby Valley traffic, Kodiak 50 Foxtrot, 10 miles to the north, and enter a left downwind for runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Burt Moody, Bonanza 61 Lima, 2 mile final, runway 12, full stop, Burt Moody. Rest of those flaps.
Burt Moody traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak.
We're high, reducing power.
Runway 12, Burt Moody.
And Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seat belts, switches, flaps.
Valley traffic, Pilot Club 25, turn location.
We keep the mixture out just a little bit. It looks like we're going to be making a right turn off the runway. Look at the windsock over there, maybe a little light cross from the left. Dip that wing and throw in some opposite rudder.
Bert Mooney traffic, Pilot Cup 341, left base, runway 12.
It's going to be another floater. Sure enough. Come on, baby. Alright, nice. Alright, let's keep it rolling.
Ruby Valley traffic, Pilot Club 36, and left downwind, runway 07.
I hope I don't make this guy on base go around. Gotta go all the way down to the end, it looks like.
Ruby Valley traffic, setting 50 Foxtrot, 5 miles to the north, and enter a left downwind for runway 35, Ruby Valley. Ruby Valley traffic, all runway is Ruby Valley.
Bert Mooney traffic, Pilot Cup 341, Kodiak, final runway 12, touch and go, Bert Mooney.
Bert Mooney, Bonanza 61, Lima's clear runway 12, Bert Mooney. Alright, let's lean that mix. Bring up our flaps. We'll reset our trim. I'm gonna keep all of my lights on.
Ruby Valley, Pilot Club 83, 10 miles to the north will be joining a left at downwind for 07.
Alright, so we'll just go straight ahead on Delta all the way down to 12. Welcome to Bert Mooney. Been here before with Virtual USA once. That was a while back. I think when I first joined with Virtual USA, it was one of my first events, I think. The Yellowstone event they did. Alright, this says taxiway Alpha, but it's actually Delta. Bert Mooney traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima's crossing runway 3315 on Delta, Bert Mooney. Clear. And clear right. There's that Kodiak.
Pilot Cup, Bert Mooney traffic, Pilot Cup 341. On the go, runway 12.
Alright, next stop's going to be Ruby Valley.
East.
Not too far from here, I think like 25 miles southeast. And maybe after Ruby Valley we'll hit that other field that we didn't hit. Clear left, clear right. Yeah, it's about 30 miles south of here. After Ruby Valley, maybe we'll go to Dillon. There's time. Yeah, it's still early. We'll likely do that. Clear. Stay on the taxiway.
Pilot Club 36 for final runway 07.
Bert Mooney traffic, Pilot Cup 341, clear runway 12. VFR departure to the east, last call Bert Mooney.
Alright, we got all of our lights on, trim is set, flaps are set. Mixture, let's see, we're at 5600. Keep it about right there. Cowl flaps are open. We're ready. Next stop, Ruby Valley. Let's go ahead and plug that in here.
Ruby Valley traffic.
Romeo Victor Fox.
Ruby Valley, traffic 4850 Foxtrot's turning left base runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Romeo. Vic. Fox. Ruby Valley Field. Enter and activate. 26.8 miles. So we're going to depart runway 12. It'll be a right turn out to the south, southeast.
Ruby Valley, traffic 4850 Foxtrot's turning final runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Alright, here we go. He's got a stuck mic.
Ruby Valley traffic, Pilot Club A3, left base, runway 7, Ruby Valley.
Burt Mooney traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima taking off runway 12, right turn out to the south, going up to 8500 Burt Mooney. Power set, engines green, airspeed alive.
Valley traffic, Swift Hudson 716 Delta Mike is 10 to the north will be entering left downwind runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Traffic
80.
Burt Mooney traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33.
Mash on the
8
brakes.
miles to the south.
No runway.
We're going
Gear up.
to be entering a right base for runway 15. Full stop, Burt Mooney.
Ruby Valley traffic, Pilot Club A3.
Pitch for 100.
Final, runway 7, Ruby Valley.
And we're clear right.
Ruby Valley, traffic 4850 Foxtrot's clear runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Alright, climb power. Let's see, we didn't get up over this. Let's keep the climb at 100.
Ruby Valley traffic, Swift Hudson 716 Delta Mike is 5 to the north, be left downwind runway 35.
We're gonna go here, this gap. Plug in 85. And we're clear left. Burt Moody traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima's 2 to the south, 7600 climbing 8500 leaving the area. Out to the south, last call Burt Mooney.
Ruby Valley Pilot Club A30, runway 7, Ruby Valley.
Burt Mooney traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33.
Alright, we can cruise climbing out at 120.
South.
Or up over the terrain.
Runway 15, full stop, Burt Mooney.
Sync our heading. 85 is bugged. Go level change and heading AP. And we'll bump the speed up to 120.
Left downwind runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Uh, 200 to go. Ruby Valley altimeter 3021. Two one and 2-1. Bring our prop back to 2350. This is such a short flight, I'm not going to do a proper lean, but I'm just going to pull it back some. Wind 030 at 9er, 10 stationary miles, few clouds 7,000, 15 -1, altimeter 3021. 03 with the winds. So it's like 3.5 or 7. I guess we'll hear in on the radio and see what everybody else is using. $725 is okay. 3.5.
33 is now 5 miles east. We're going to be
so we'll join a left downwind for 3.5.
Runway 15, full stop.
3.5. We got 6,500 feet of runway. Asphalt. No surface treatment, in good condition. Pilot controlled lighting. We'll join straight in on the downwind.
Ruby Valley traffic with us, 716 Mike mile, runway 35, Valley.
Ruby Valley traffic pilot sub 74 is downwind runway 35. That's right now.
We're 14 out. I'll make my first call at 10.
Money traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on a 3-mile final approach, runway 15, full stop, Burt Mooney.
Hey Don, yes, I knew you were going to talk about the H-Jet when you dropped in here, man. I know you're excited about that, and it's in the marketplace too. Did you pick it up, Don? Okay, adding it to a hangar post haste, I got you.
For short final runway.
I will definitely be picking up the H-Jet. I shared a video here earlier in the chat. Two-Tone Murphy's first look video. Thing looks so beautiful. That was field elevation here at Ruby Valley, 4789. Let's call it 48. So we'll go down to 58 once we clear the terrain. Ruby Valley traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima's 10 miles north of the field, 8500, descending 5800. Going to be joining the left downwind for runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Ruby Valley, Pilot Club 341, 7 miles to
Start
the
that
north.
descent.
I'm entering left downwind, runway 35, Ruby Valley traffic.
Ruby Valley, Twin Cessna 716 Delta Mike, clear runway 35, Ruby Valley.
58, level change.
That's closed, runway 17.
Downloading it now.
Nice,
Don.
Step 4, making a right here, drop back to runway 07, full stop.
Alright, we are 7.5 out now. Let's start looking for the field.
ahead, Rubyville traffic, Pilot Club 74 is runway.
So you got the town of Twin Bridges. It should be just east of the town and east of the railway, and then the railway cuts just south of it. So wherever it bends, here's the bend in the railway. The field's got to be like right here somewhere.
Mining traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, clear runway 15.
I want to say this is it right here. I'm going to take over my airplane, and we're clear left. This has got to be it right here. I've got some traffic here in our 12. Looks like he's...
Traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, left downwind runway...
That's the Kodiak.
35, Ruby Valley traffic.
Ruby Valley traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima's on the 45 to join a left downwind for 35. Got the Kodiak in sight. Ruby Valley. Alright, slow up. I'm going to follow him at our 12. Flaps approach. This will be a full stop taxi back as well.
Ruby Valley traffic, Pilot Club 74, exit runway 07.
I might make this a touch and go. We're gonna go to the other field that we missed. Alright, lost sight of that Kodiak.
Traffic, Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, left of base, runway 35, full stop, Ruby Valley.
There he is. Ruby Valley, Bonanza, 61 Lima, left midfield downwind. 35, this will be a touch and go, Ruby Valley. .6,000 feet of runway, plenty for the touch and go in the Bonanza. There's the Kodiak. Let's drop that gear down. Gas, we're on the fullest tank mixture. I'm going to keep where it's at. Props coming full forward. Gas undercarriage down in 3 green. Mixed prop seatbelt switches and 1 notch of flaps to go. Here's the Kodiak. I'm going to extend out a little bit because there's no taxiways, just like a roundabout at the end of the runway, so I want to give him enough time to either hang there at the roundabout or if he's going to make a quick back taxi.
Pilot Club 341, Kodiak, turning final runway 35. Full stop, Ruby Valley.
Alright, we're clear left. Ruby Valley, Bonanza 61 Lima, turning left base 35, Ruby Valley. This will be a touch and go. Got him in sight, he's on about a half-mile final. Make sure our final's clear. Start that turn. Alright, so on the go, we'll make a left downwind departure out to the south. Alright, rest of those flaps. One more gumps check, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps. Ruby Valley, Bonanza 61 Lima, 2 mile final, runway 35, touch and go, and then on the go we're going to make a left downwind departure out to the south, Ruby Valley.
Ruby Valley, Pilot Club 341, clear of runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Alright. So we're good. Last gear check, we're down in 3 green. Been doing this all day today. The floaties. Flaps up, full power. $80. Mash on the brakes. No runway, gear up. I guess that Kodiak made that first left off the runway. Alright, pitching for 100. We're clear left. Ruby Valley, Bonanza 61 Lima, turning left crosswind 35, Ruby Valley. Line power.
Bert Mooney traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is taking runway 15, making a straight out departure to the south. Bert Mooney.
I'll go up to 8,500 again. Actually, we're eastbound. Let's go up to 7,500 and see how we do. We have to go up to 9,500. We will.
Ruby Valley, Pilot Club 563 is 10 miles out, making for left downwind for 35, Ruby Valley.
Ruby Valley traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima is turning left downwind, runway 35, going to be leaving the area straight out to the south, going up to 7,500. Ruby Valley. Alright, level change, heading, AP. And we'll cruise climate at 120. Oh! What happened there? VS? I hit VS by mistake? Alright, so we're gonna go to Dillon next. It's only about not even 20 miles from here. Winds out of the north at 7. 10 statute miles, overcast 85, 11, 1, altimeter 3020. Runways, we got a 422, 3,600 feet, and a 1735. We'll use 35. We'll join a left downwind, just like we did here. So we're going to start a right turn out this way, and then we'll join the downwind. We're clear right. What's the code? Delta Lima November? Dylan. We're 13 out. And we're level 75. Let's bring our prop back to 2350. Lean the mixture a little bit. We'll just keep our cowls open. Short flight. Alright, we need to come right some more if we're going to join that left downwind. So let's do another 20 or 25 to the right. We're clear. Let's fly, let's try 220.
Ruby Valley traffic, Stearman 17 Alpha Whiskey is about 5 miles west of the field. We're on a fast and loose right downwind for 3-5, touch and go. We'll fall in behind 563.
Don says he loves the Kodiak. I have a lot of friends that love the Kodiak. Must be a good airplane. Was doing some bush flying yesterday with the Savage Cub. Nice. Love me some bush and a tail dragger. Don. Did I come in a bit fast? I've been doing that all day today, Don. I've been using 85 on final for the Bonanza. Is that too fast? Maybe I should be doing 80? Or maybe I should be cutting the power a little bit quicker. I've been real slow to cut the power. I think I'm used to flying that 310 where if you cut the power too quickly, it just drops. Okay, let's start looking for the field and let's make our first call. We're 9 out. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 1561 Lima is about 8.5 miles north of the field. 7500 going to be joining a left downwind for 3-5, full stop Dylan. And field elevation at Dylan, 5245, so 53. And we're going to be cutting pretty close to the airport here. I'm going to have to come right a little bit more to pull us out west to join the downwind. Clear right.
Ruby Valley traffic, Stearman 17 Alpha Whiskey, right base 3-5, touch and go, Ruby Valley.
I think this is it right here. $53, so let's go down to 63. 63 is set in a level change. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Ruby Valley 563, left
And I'll
base
hand
for
fly it through.
35, Ruby Valley.
Autopilot's disengaged my airplane. We're clear left.
Valley traffic, German 7 off whiskey, short final, 35, touch and go. We'll make a right turn out on the departure, Ruby Valley.
I do not see you, Stairman.
Base
563,
for 35.
turning final, 35.
Ruby Valley 2 issue ever Sierra's on left stage, Ruby Valley 35.
Sturman's breaking off.
Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima's 3 to the north. Going to be joining a left down for 35 Dylan. Alright, leveling at 63. Mix, I'm going to keep where it's at. Prop's going to come full forward. We'll get in that first notch of flaps. And it looks like we're going to be making a left turn off the runway.
Ruby Valley 563, clear to runway. Oh, turned out I'm on 7.
Yeah, 563, that's my bad. I was lined up on 17.
I'm gonna do a couple touch and goes here at Dylan.
Well, no bids, guys. We're all good.
Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, left midfield down, runway 35, touch and go, and we'll be making left close traffic. Dylan.
Ruby Valley 2 issue Sierra's short final 35.
Alright, gear. I'm gonna keep 85 on final. I'm just gonna pull the power back a little bit quicker than what I've been doing.
Ruby Valley traffic, Sturman.
Okay, we're clear left.
About a 3-mile final for 35.
We're down at 3, green gas, undercarriage, mix prop, seatbelt switches, 1 notch of flaps to go. Final approach path is clear. Bring in the rest of those flaps. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima on final 35, touch and go, Dylan.
Valley traffic, German 7 off whiskey, down clear on 35, taxi correct.
Coming in a little bit high, but it's alright. Thing just loves to float today, I don't know. Floaty, floaty, floaty. Flaps up. Full power. It's alright, I'm sure the passengers appreciate it. 80. Mash on the brakes. No runway. Gear up. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, left crosswind 35 Dylan. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, left downwind 35, touch and go Dylan. Let's try on the next takeoff on this one, we're going to try a simulated engine out above 1200 AGL. Let's see if we can make it back to the airport. We'll come back for runway, what's the opposite of 35? I don't even know. It would be 17, right? Okay, we're at the top of the white arc there. It's bringing that first ounce of flaps and drop that gear down. 6,300, so 1200 AGL would be what? 7,500? Is that right? Wait, is that right? Oh, my math. Alright, we're clear left. No, 1200 AGL would be, okay, so 1,000 plus, so it'd be 6,500. 6,500, we're going to pull the power and see if we can make it back. What are the winds doing? Want to make that turn into the wind. Winds are 010, so we're going to make a right turn. And we're going to see if we can make it back for 17. I'm not going to use the intersecting runway. We're going to pretend like this is the only runway we have. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima is on final runway 35, touch and go. On the go, we're going to do a simulated engine out and turn back for runway 17, Dylan. Alright, rest those flaps. Power's all the way out, we're super high. I'm actually going to throw in a little forward slip. Should have done it the other way, I think. Should have put the aileron into the wind. Okay, taking away the slip. 85. Power's coming out. And we're gonna float for days. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, flaps up. Let's go. I didn't bring my prop full forward there on final either. It's okay. 80. Mash on the brakes. Gears coming up. VY is about 100 knots in this airplane, so that's what we're going to pitch for. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima is on departure leg, runway 35. We're going to do a simulated engine out and turn back for runway 17, full stop, Dylan. 100 knots. Let's do it at 1,000. I'm gonna do it at 63 instead of 1,200. Let's see if the Bonanza can do it.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline.
Oh, we just lost our engine?
33 is about 15 miles west. We're going to be in.
I don't know what best glide in this thing is. I'm gonna use 85-90. Probably 90.
Left base 07, Ruby Valley.
I'm not gonna bring the gear down until I know where we've got it made. I'm gonna keep 90 knots and see if we make it. I think we've got it though. No flaps. Yeah, we've got it. Gear down. And all those flaps are coming out. And I'm gonna forward slip a little bit. Yeah. Forward slip it. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try 800 feet AGL. So, what's that? 100 feet MSL? Flaps up. Trim. I'm gonna turn it around right here. Still in traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, taking off runway 35. We're gonna do another simulated engine out, turning back for 17, Dylan. Sure, I set my trim. +3 mixture. I'm gonna keep where it's at. Flaps are up, cowls are open, lights are on. I'm gonna stay on the brakes for this takeoff, so we're not using the full length. Alright, so at 6,100. Let's do it even 6,000, so 700 feet AGL. 6,000 will pull the power. Engine's green, airspeed's alive. $80. Positive rate, mash on the brakes, gear up. Pitch for 100. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, departure leg, runway 35. Gonna do a simulated engine out and make a right turn back for 17, Dylan. 6. We just lost it, 1002, 1003, oh shit. Okay, let's turn. Nose down, pitch for 90. Nose down. Oh, we got this. That Bonanza doesn't do that bad. Gear down. One notch of flaps. And the rest are coming in. Okay, 500 this time? Oh man. So what was that? That was 700.
Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is 3 miles west of the field. Going to be entering the 45, join the left downwind for runway 35, Ruby Valley.
Flaps are coming up. All right, 60 or 53 plus 5, 58 is where we're going to pull the power this time. 58 on the altimeter. Trim, flaps, everything else is good. And let's switch tanks. Still in traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima taking off runway 35. Going to be doing a simulated engine out and making a right turn back for 17, Dylan. Engine's green, airspeed's alive. Brakes. Gear up. This is good. If I ever buy a Bonanza one day, I need to know these things. How she performs in an engine out situation on takeoff. 100 knots. What did I say I was going to pull at? 58, right? Yeah, 58. Boom, we lost it. 1000, 1003. Oh shit.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is left downwind, runway 35, full stop. Dylan, Ruby Valley.
It's down 90 knots.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, midfield, left downwind, runway 35, full stop, Ruby Valley.
Gear. We survived. What was that? 5,800 MS? So that's 500 feet, right? AGL? Damn.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, left base 35, full stop, Ruby Valley.
I don't think in real life though, 500 I'd attempt to turn back in the Bonanza. Cessna 172 will do it all day. I don't know about a Bonanza. I'd say 700 or 800 feet. I mean, that was close. We were right on the edge there. But we still made it.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33, final approach 35, full stop, Ruby Valley.
Skirt, skirt! Alright, last one. Let's see, what else can we do? Alright, engine out below 500 going straight ahead. We're just gonna land somewhere. I mean, there's so much space out here though, it's easy. It's hard doing it here in Miami where the airport's surrounded by buildings. I'm trying to think of anything else cool we can do. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we'll do a short approach. We'll fail the engine on downwind somewhere and do that. All set. Still in traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima taking off runway 35, left closed traffic, Dylan. We're gonna fail it midfield downwind, and then we're gonna try to nail our spot. We're gonna aim for the numbers.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is clear runway 35 and passing to the ramp, Ruby Valley.
Can't believe how early it is. Clear left. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, turning left crosswind 35, Dylan. Clear left. Still in traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, left downwind, runway 35, this will be a short approach to a full stop, Dylan. We just came from elsewhere, we just joined the pattern to land here at the runway, and we lost it. We'll start an immediate turn for the field. I'm going to kind of round it out to try to hit those numbers. Pitching for 90. Alright, gear down. I know we got it made. We're bringing a notch of flaps. I'm gonna bring in all those flaps. Holy shit, am I gonna make it? Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna bring any power in, but I'm gonna put my hand on the throttle. Alright, nailed it. Do a stop and go. Flaps up. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna call it a night. Let's try. Let's fail it at 5,500. 300 feet AGL, and we're gonna make a right turn for runway 22.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is taking runway
And see if we
07. We're gonna be out and back over midfield to
see if we make it.
the left downwind for runway 35, Ruby Valley.
So 5,500 on the altimeter is where I'm gonna kill it. Engine's green, airspeed's alive. $70, $80. Pitch for 100. 5,400 feet. 55. And we lost it. Oh shit. What happened? Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, simulated engine out, landing runway 22 Dylan. Pitch down 90. Get too slow and stall spin straight into the ground. You want to keep that airspeed. I don't even have the runway yet. We're definitely not going to make that. Yeah, no way. Alright, I'm bringing in the power. No chance. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna full stop. We'll do one more stop and go, and then we're gonna do one more like we did before, 500 feet AGL, to see if I can replicate. See if I didn't just get lucky that one time. And then that's it. Then I'm done after that.
Join the left downwind 35. Possible touch and go, Ruby Valley.
Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima is joining a left base for runway 35. Stop and go. Dylan.
Ruby Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on a left downwind runway 35.
Finals clear.
Simulated stuck throttle 100%. Ruby Valley.
Ooh, I gotta try one of those one day. Simulated stuck throttle. That's my buddy Michael, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, gears down 3, green, flaps are down. Prop full forward. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, short final 35, stop and go, Dylan. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna try one of those simulated stuck throttles too. Let's try that. I'm not sure the exact procedure. I know you got to manipulate the mixture to adjust your power. I don't know if the power is going to cut out completely, or if you could, or if you just treat the red knob like a throttle. Let's try it. +3 in the trim. Flaps are up. Mixture, I'm gonna keep right there. All right, we'll start it on the left downwind for 35. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima taking off runway 35, left closed traffic. Dylan. Engine's green, airspeed's alive. $80. Alright, we'll just do it now. Our throttle's stuck. But once we join the downwind, we're going to want to pull the power back to level off, and that's when we're going to figure it out. Our throttle is stuck in the full open position.
Liberty Valley traffic, Skyline Pilot Club 33 is on a
Gear.
long 5-mile final approach, runway 35, simulated stuck throttle, Liberty Valley.
Clear left. Alright, coming up on 63. Pattern altitude and turning left downwind. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, turning left downwind, 35, Dylan. And Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima. This is going to be a simulated full stuck throttle coming back to land runway 35, Dylan. Alright, 63, we're level. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling the power back. Oh, uh-oh, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna cycle a bunch of times to yank on it. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get it unstuck first, before we just commit to using the mixture. Nothing's working. Seems like we're stuck full throttle. Nothing's happening. Alright. I'm not going to play with the mixture yet. We're okay at the speed on downwind. Probably when I turn back on a long final, I just want to make sure that I have the runway made, and then we can start pulling back the mixture some and see what happens. I give myself plenty of space to line up. Alright, let's start that turn. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima is left extended downward for 35. We're going to start a left turn all the way to final for 35. Simulated full stuck throttle. Dylan. Honestly, I'd probably take it up a little bit higher than this if this was real life, to give myself more space. I'm gonna do that. Let's go up a little bit. Now I wonder, let me see if I could, maybe I'd take it into the white tape. Let's see if, bring in flaps and gear and help us stay slow. Again, I've never done this simulated or other. I'm just gonna play with it and see what we can do. So everything's out for drag, keep us slow. We're super high. Forward slip, we are descending. Let's see what happens when we pull the mixture.
Pilot Club 33 is clear runway 35.
We can keep some power without killing the engine completely. Dylan traffic, Bonanza 61 Lima, short final 35, full stop, Dylan. There we go, now we're partial power. We'll take away the slip. Throttle's still stuck full. I've got the mixture almost all the way pulled out. I'm gonna keep some more slip to get us down. Take away the slip. More mixture coming out. More mixture coming out. I'm gonna keep it right there. And now I'm gonna kill it. That worked out. Before our engine dies, I'm gonna bring the mixture back in and pull the throttle back. And we're gonna try to make this left. All right, that was awesome. That was awesome. First time ever doing that. That was cool. Clear right, clear left. I'm gonna park right here, shut down, and then I'll catch up with you guys here in the chat before we sign off. Flaps. Okay. Lights. Avionics. Cut it. And the rest of the switches. Mags off, key out. Reset our trim for the next guy. Set our parking brake. And we'll close the cowls. A crooked parking job. Alright, that was cool. Dead says Dub, I'm assuming that's our return back for runway 22. Oh man. Good fixins, TrackIR has been kind of a frustrating experience for you? Dang man, maybe I can help you in Discord. First couple of flights it was flawless, since then everything flight goes out of whack all the time and now it just died on me. Dang! What the hell? Are you using the Track Clip Pro, the one with the 3 lights? Or are you using the hat clip? Where's the Pooch Cam? Yeah, he's not in here with me today. I should have brought him in. Downwind Sim like a boss. Say, what's going on, Ralph? Good to see you, man. I'm doing well. Good to see you, brother. I think we got another Bush event coming up, don't we? Good fixins, I'd say he's pretty good after that landing. The Track Click Pro, interesting, man. Let me check out my settings and what I have set here. I've played with some stuff a little bit. I don't know. Maybe if you change some of these settings to where I have them, maybe you could fix. Let's see. Like these other settings. Like these ones in here. Status LEDs enable, I have false. Status LEDs brightness 0. Camera rotation. I think I've played with some of these, like light filter threshold. 253, I have that jacked all the way up. I don't know if that helps any. IR brightness 10. And standard and 100. Maybe you can try mimicking some of these settings and see if that helps with your jitters. I think default, this slider starts somewhere in the middle. And I put it all the way up. Now when I did have the hat clip, which sucks by the way, that thing would jitter all over the place. It wouldn't track for anything, man. After switching to the Pro Clip, I haven't really had any issue. Every now and then, if I've been flying for a really long time, things will slowly get thrown off, and I'll have to hit the little reset button to like recenter. But other than that, it's been flawless. Like I really have no complaints after switching over to the Track Clip Pro. That's a tongue twister for me. Who just raided me? 33 Foxtrot, what's going on, man? Hey, thanks for the raid, 33 Fox. We just tried one of those simulated stuck throttles in full, and it came out really nice. Successful. First time ever doing that. I heard you doing it on comms, and we had to try it. We did a bunch of simulated engine outs at different altitudes today with the Bonanza here at Dillon, and then after I heard you doing that stuck full throttle, I remember you mentioning that a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to try it since then, and we tried one, and it turned out really well, man. I was surprised. What's going on, 33 Fox? Did you have fun today in your flight? Yeah, I got a lot of good practice in today with the Bonanza. We learned a lot about it. We were successful making a turn back for the runway, simulated engine out on takeoff, 500 AGL, and we made it back, which I think is pretty impressive for Bonanza. We started off, I think, 1200 or 1000 AGL, made it back pretty easy. We dropped it down to 700 or 800, made it back easy. Then we did one at 500, and we barely made it, but we made it. Link to the Bonanza, sure, I can link it to you. This is the, there's a Bonanza that comes with FS 2020, and there's an improvement mod on flightsim.to, which I strongly recommend. Awesome mod for the Bonanza. I'll drop a link in the chat right now. It had been broken since the last update. I think SU9, I think it was. It was broken for a couple of weeks, and they just updated it recently. I think they just dropped another update about 3 days ago, and now it's working again. Incoming here in the chat. Yeah, I think it's the Fret G36 Bonanza improvement mod. Great mod for the Bonanza. Not only does it help with the like the flight modeling and stuff, but they add a couple of extra little things in, like your magnetos. Get what is it called when you get the build up on the magnetos and you have to clean it out on your run up, like stuff like that, little things like that make it really neat. Frankie bitch, appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel, brother. WestJet 1450, welcome to the channel. 33 Foxtrot was a great flight. Our simulated stuck throttle worked well as well. Awesome, 33 Fox. So what did you do? Did you just manipulate the mixture all the way in, or I'll explain what I did. So we figured out our stuck throttle was stuck on downwind. So we extended out our downwind just to give us enough space. Then I made our turn to final, and we were at pattern altitude at this time. Then I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I should give myself a little bit more altitude in this situation if I'm going to be playing with the mixture and stuff like that. So we went up from pattern altitude 6,300, maybe up an extra 1,000 feet. Then as I was going up, our speed dropped into the white, so I brought in full flaps and gear, and then I forward slipped it from that point with full throttle still on. I was able to keep it in the white. And then once we got a little bit lower on short final, that's when I took away the slip, started manipulating the mixture a little bit, got it back to like partial power, and we were able to maintain that 90, 100 knots there in short final. And then once I got real low, I just slowly brought the mixture all the way back. And it worked out really good. We landed somewhere between the numbers and the 1,000 footers. I don't know if that's the right way of doing it. I've never heard how to do it. I think I've heard from you mentioning manipulating the mixture and adjusting your power through the mixture. And then the extra bit at the end where we threw in the forward slip, brought in full flaps and gear for extra drag. I just kind of threw that in there. Yes, the carbon deposits on the magnetos, 33 Fox. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So with the improvement mod for the Bonanza, they actually throw that in there, which is not included with the default Bonanza. There might be a couple other failures in there too that you can do with the improvement mod. Now it's time to visit the mechanic downwind sim. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'm out of here. That was a fun day with the Pilot Club. Fun flight, and we had a lot of fun learning a bit more about our lovely Bonanza here at the end with the simulated engine outs and full suck throttle. Next flight's going to be on Thursday night with TPC. TPC flying Thursday. And I'm not even sure where we're flying for the flying. Let me find out. Thursday is going to be flying Thursday, New Hampshire. Oh wait, is there an event tomorrow? Discovery flight, Greer, South Carolina. What am I doing tomorrow? Let me see what this is about. Might be something I can do, I'm not sure. Okay, this is a TPC flight school thing they're doing. So this is for newcomers to VATSIM that need help. I don't know if Serge or the guys hosting will want extra traffic for the event. I'll have to ask him and see. I don't want to flood the pattern if there's people trying to learn and making things difficult for them. I'll have to ask him about that one tomorrow. So I'm not sure tomorrow. I'm not even sure if I can make it tomorrow, honestly. But if I don't fly tomorrow, definitely Thursday night. Thursday night will be the fly-in. Let me see what airport that was in New Hampshire. Alright, so featuring two different airports here. Mike Hotel Tango and Alpha Sierra Hotel. Light GA into Ash and airliners and business jets into MHT. We'll probably do airline and biz jets since we've been flying GA for the past 2 streams. So maybe we'll go back into the PMDG 737 or the Aerosoft CRJ. I'll have to see who flies into MHT and what aircraft. So that'll be on Thursday night, and that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight, so midnight Zulu, a little bit later than what you're used to. Oh, no, that's right. It's a fly-in event. So we'll start at 7, and we usually don't get in until around 9 p.m. anyway. So 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight is when we'll start streaming. 2300 Zulu Thursday night for that one. 33 Fox, hours stuck on downwind as well. Extended the downwind. Thought I had a nice 5-mile final, but ended up on short final. But basically butterflied the mixture in and out to maintain airspeed. Nice. Came in with 0 flaps. And you were in the 182, of course. 33 Fox. Dub, okay, so I hinted a little bit in the chat earlier. I'll spill the beans now. So Serge, the guy that started the pilot club, he gifted all the staff members in the club. I'm one of the staff members. I provide club t-shirts for the club. So he gifted everybody, all the staff members, a Phoenix A320. So I was gifted one of those yesterday from Serge. Thank you, Serge. Love you, man. And yeah, I downloaded it yesterday, loaded up, and just played with the settings. I haven't flown it yet. But I don't know if that's something I want to fly on. If I do fly it on Thursday, I'm going to have to get at least one practice run in before I fly on the network. I don't want to screw things up. I'm a little bit familiar with the A320 flying the fly-by-wire, but there's a lot more systems modeled with the Phoenix. And yeah, so I don't know if we'll do the Phoenix on Thursday, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that flight sim dude hangar fleet has been growing very rapidly these past couple of weeks. We picked up the PMDG 737, which I bought out of pocket. I won a gift card on Sheed, Sheed's stream. Sheed is a Boston Center controller. This guy's awesome. You can check him out on Twitch also. Sheed, SH3ED. Guy does like 8-10 hour streams a day controlling Boston. Awesome guy. I won a $50 gift card on his stream, and I ended up using that for the Aerosoft CRJ, and I ended up paying 99 cents out of pocket for the Aerosoft CRJ. And then yesterday, Serge bought me the Phoenix A320. So, super happy, super blessed. I'm very thankful for all these guys. Saving me a ton of money. So yeah, check out the Good Fixin' just posted Sheed in the chat. Check out Sheed. Check out the Pilot Club. You guys all know the Pilot Club by now. We fly with them every week, multiple times a week. If you ever want to join in on the flights with us, go check out the Pilot Club Discord. I'm sure I have links down in the description. If I don't have them in Twitch, I definitely have them over in YouTube. Yeah, November 8033 Foxtrot, good friend of mine. Always comes through with the raids. Check out his channel on Twitch as well. He's got a home-built Cessna 182 simulator that's honestly like used to be one of my dream setups to have a setup like his. Check out November 8033 Foxtrot on Twitch and give him a follow. You've been lucky lately, says Don. Yes, man. Oh, we also picked up the Milviz 310 as well. So. Dang, that's a lot of airplanes. My head's gonna explode learning all these things. So I'm kind of scared to jump straight into the Phoenix. I'm still gotta learn the Aerosoft. The PMDG 737 I'm kind of familiar with from flying it in FS9, but still relearning it. And yeah, H-Jet soon, dub. Jeez. Oh man, that H-Jet. And it's so cheap, I'm gonna have to grab the H-Jet. Like, that's a no-brainer. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great night and a great week. I'll see you guys Thursday night. And, have a good one. See you then. See ya!
Take